the I can't wait that you hear all the time. I was so drunk. I had 2 margaritas, I had 2 Miller Lights, and 2 gin and tonics. I don't remember sending that in. I don't remember playing it. I don't remember writing it. I don't remember recording it. I do not remember emailing it in. So anyway, try that.
Right. Get blasted and send it in.
They played it 6 times today.
I can't wait. Hardly wait. I can't wait.
And she's like, I have stage fright. I can't believe I'm doing this right now. And I started playing guitar.
Yeah.
And I never played live in front of a crowd
Well, do it live!
with a guitar. Then I saw her, and I was like, well, she can do that
Yeah, right?
at the fucking Aladdin Theater. I can do it in front of 7 of my friends.
I'm going to say this. You have got a really good brand. You really do. Maybe ask in the chat that some of the people in the chat, Eric gets on break takes, Bacon gets on break takes.
Yeah.
And Horse
Every person here,
I am
basically.
amped. I am, like, wired right now. Is there a reason you wanted the 6th of November?
But now we're, of course, in D-November.
D-November. Whoa.
I'm going to be pumping out clips about my musical, my mixtape memoir. But today is special because it's my little brother's birthday. What's up, Turdler?
Your little brother's birthday today. Nice.
His name is Turdler.
It's wait. The kids,
I mean Tyler. I'm sorry. Whoops.
What'd you call him though? Turdler? Turdler? Turdler for Tyler? That's funny.
He doesn't like it. He's probably watching live, by the way.
He's watching it live?
No. We'll do it live!
So, Turdler, yes, the Turdler. The Turdler. That's one of the best little brother nicknames I've ever heard. The Turdler. Hey, Mom, where's Turdler?
And so I was left these lesson plans or show these videos. I'm like, okay, I always.
Let me guess, you showed this.
Not actually.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, you would have been their favorite teacher if you would have played that for an hour.
No, the 4th graders the day before I played it for them. And
so the elephants are pulling these off the trees.
Yeah, and then I'm on one elephant, and Tara, my wife, is on the other elephant, and the elephant rider guy just starts rubbing her tits. He's like reaching around, just like stroking her tits. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Like,
who's the elephants or your wife?
I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
The guy is feeling your wife up?
He's like scraping her. Like, I was like, what are you doing? To like smoothing her tits out? I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
How dare you?
And he was like, he looks at me, he's like, the ants.
Oh.
Like fire ants all over her.
Oh, shit. Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
I mean,
it was weird.
But I mean, your first reaction was like, what the fuck are you doing? Don't touch my wife. He's like, no, there's ants all over. So they came out of the trees. The elephants got too close to the trees, and the ants came on.
Yeah, they're like basically pulled them on her. But
right,
anyway.
Right. Wow.
That's my elephant story.
Wow, you got some good stories, dude. Supermarkets, for some reason, often become a type of stage for odd incidents. I hear you laughing. Are you peeing right now and listening?
Anyway, Jim, I don't like Dino songs. They're not very good songs. Wow, I know saying something sucks ain't a take, Jim, but you gotta make an exception. Because Dino sucks, Dino sucks, Dino sucks, Dino sucks. I know saying something sucks ain't a take, Jim, but you gotta make an exception. Because Dino sucks, Dino sucks, Dino sucks, Dino sucks.
Dude, it's damn near an anthem.
And she was a single lady in the 1970s. And she decided to share all of her escapades with her fucking sons.
Wait a minute. She lost her filter as a side effect to the brain.
Yeah.
So she went from being.
When the story starts, I was fucking 2 guys in a bathtub.
Wow.
In a hotel. Yeah.
Oh shit!
He's putting his earbuds in. He can hear us. Wait, no microphone. No microphone. I don't think it's me. Oh, I heard fuzz.
Can you
I
hear me
hear
now?
birds. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You good?
Hey, shocker. I'm grumpy. Right.
Tomorrow's Good Friday, so
It's
it'll
not
be good tomorrow.
Friday because the stock market's closed. I hate when the market's closed, dude. Fuck. It's like an addiction. I like to trade. The birds are loud out there. What is up, everyone? The birds are going to be an issue.
Do you want me to move back inside? I can move back inside.
No. He's kidding. By the way, Bacon, I know you want to do something tonight. I've been slammed. I don't know what you want to do, but I've been, yeah.
Sounds kinky.
I'm still trying to fix my fucking Microsoft Authenticator. I have like 7 things I'm locked out of until I can fix it. I hate Microsoft. I hate them with a passion. Why is getting a new phone so complicated? It's all supposed to move over to the new phone. I went beep beep beep, and Microsoft can fucking eat a bag of dicks as far as I'm concerned.
I got an old ass iPhone because I don't want to get a new one because changing is such a fucking disaster, man.
Right. Well, the problem is if I didn't get a new phone, all my stuff was going to be, they weren't supporting the software anymore, and I didn't want anyone to hack my stock portfolio and my bank account information.
Your life.
That's another thing I was going to talk about. I was just thinking about it. It's like my phone that I just got rid of, I've had this new phone now for 3-4 weeks. My old phone was fine.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't support it anymore.
Yeah.
E-waste, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking, so, I send it back. I got $500 for it, but it's like, it's a piece of junk now. Oops.
Yeah.
What a piece of junk!
But it worked fine. I wouldn't have got rid of it if they didn't stop supporting it. Why couldn't I just pay them a fee to have another year or two? Anyway, tech companies right now are just, they're on my last nerve. So, what iPhone do you have? Still.
One of the small ones, I think it's 12 or 13.
And what are they on now? 17, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
So are they still
Probably
supporting it?
Yeah.
You know what? You know what the birds are saying? You're cheap. You're cheap, cheap. Buy a new phone. You're cheap.
I am cheap.
$500. Yeah, I got $500 for my Samsung Note 20 Ultra. So anyway, I'm just this fucking Microsoft. It's funny because I go to log into Microsoft and it says go to the authenticator, and I'm doing this circle. I don't have an I'm trying to. Oh, you fucks. Anyway, I wish I could send a Terminator back in time to destroy Bill Gates. before he created Microsoft. Get Bill Gates and Paul Allen before they could form Microsoft, and some other company would have happened.
But
And,
without Paul Allen, you wouldn't have the Trailblazers. So, hey.
Oh, yeah, he was such a great owner. We have so many championships. Paul Allen was one of the worst owners. He was the richest. At one time, he was the richest owner in the NBA.
Yeah.
But he was like Jerry Jones. He got involved like, oh, I want to draft this player. And and it's like, wait, this guy's better. No, this guy's. And he thought he knew something.
Yeah. He's a Jerry Jones, right?
Right. Just Jerry Jones. Like, Jerry Jones' son, this is well known, had to talk Jerry Jones out of drafting Johnny Manziel. That's who he wanted. He was going to draft him, and the son was like, no, we got to get this guy. He's like, no, we're getting Johnny Manziel. And he talked him out of it, and Jerry later thanked him for doing that because that would have been a big, fat mess. Hey, I got a new button for you. Actually, I haven't made the button yet, but it's ready to go. So here we go.
Nice.
We got a new button for you. Watch this.
Speaking of dopes, there's Dino in Vegas.
Roasted!
There you go. That can go with anything. They're two separate buttons.
Yeah.
But in this case, it went with yours.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I can do it to me, too.
Does that answer your question?
Wait. Where's the one where he roasts me?
You sure does talk
Few
about
thoughts
me
there,
a lot.
horse. This doesn't involve you. You're not involved in this conversation. Why are you
Roasted!
That's good, dude. That's hilarious.
Nice. Yeah, that's the new button. So when someone gets roasted, that is their button now. I gotta put it so it's easier. I have to click on the little screen, so it's not as quickly available. I have to work on that. Tyler's here.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Notice I said Tyler and not Turdler. It's not your brother. It's Tyler and Oshkosh. Did you hear the space shuttle was having issues with Microsoft products yesterday after lunch?
Yeah, they had to have a meeting with the Microsoft people.
Oh, their authenticator doesn't work either? Fucking idiots.
And then they couldn't use the toilet because they couldn't get the password right. They had to reset the password.
Oh my
But it
God.
had to be like-
Welcome to my fucking world. Except I'm not going to get Microsoft to fucking drop what they're doing and talk to me. They're going to be like, fuck you, fucking ass. No way! I haven't seen this guy in a long time. Hey, Lauren, looking good, buddy. Lauren is in the chat. What's up, Lauren?
Roasted!
There you go, Lauren. You've been roasted by the boss. Both of their Outlook versions weren't locking. Outlook I
think the
Dude,
shitter and the.
don't know how long you've been
Microsoft.
lurking, but man, this fucking Microsoft Authenticator problem has taken about 10 hours of my life. I've been working on it forever. I can't get into my Kick. I can't get into 7 accounts, Kick being one of them. I can't stream
Real quick,
to Kick
time
right
out,
now
time out.
because,
Time out. Are the birds super annoying? Do I need to go inside? Like, people are complaining about it. It's not a big deal.
Hey, I learned this a long time ago. They'll complain about everything. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. The groundlings in the audience, just don't worry about it. They'll start throwing tomatoes at you pretty soon. Don't worry about it. The groundlings can just deal with it. Loading,
Make
sorry.
it Fort
Okay,
Wayne.
yeah. That's crazy. Well, I'm
We have
having
a nice- we have a
my
nice
own
backyard.
Microsoft problem. I got a new phone, and Authenticator transferred over, but it lost all my accounts, and now I can't get into my two-factor authentication accounts, and I can't fucking get Microsoft to. Oh.
All right. With the
Hey,
complaining.
Microsoft, you know what you are?
Roasted!
Anyway, that's that. Anytime I get a new button, you will see too much of it, and you'll get sick of it. A la. what? That was the new button.
Happy, 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 happy.
Of course, now my show just got pulled down in Russia and Belarus because I violated the copyright of whoever holds the copyright in Belarus and Russia. They just pulled the feed down. So now we can talk about Putin and he won't hear it. Oh God. Anyway.
Real quick, last week I didn't post any videos. I'm not going to post any of those videos anymore because Sora stopped existing.
That's what I read. What happened?
I don't know. I think they were like, "This is a really bad idea. Let's stop doing this." You hate the AI videos. What are you talking about, bro? It's like,
but Sora was so like Gary
part.
V. You know my awesome Gary V.
You know, like fucking haunted house sent me horse whatever.
He actually was giving he was uploading content and then he was asking his like the people that liked him or whatever to use Sora and like make fun of him. Cuz he said, you know, the mocking and everything is it's part of
free.
brand building.
It's free. And so I think they were like thinking about starting to charge people for it, but then they're like, I don't know, this is a bad idea because just the videos are so horrible, right? Some people use them for
had
good.
Something, honestly.
I was using them for good, right? I was making those anime videos, but you know, you've seen the ones where the big fat lady jumps up and all the water goes
that
out
was
of the
Sora,
ocean.
though. Those weren't Sora.
I mean, people can make that
Sora,
same stuff on there.
the most annoying thing about Sora is they had that fucking watermark. That was annoying.
Yeah.
I wonder if they didn't end it because of the threat of some lawsuits. I wonder if they were like, you know what, we're really open to lawsuits.
Pretty early, right?
They weren't the ones that did the Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt fighting one, did they? That wasn't Sora, was it?
I don't think they can redo People You Know, or else I would have had Jim Rome say, I can't wait.
They did you, though.
No. Like, you can't take a
picture. You
picture.
were on a dinosaur.
That wasn't me. It was just some person. I was like, make someone
okay.
that look
I thought it was okay, fair enough.
You had never seen me at that point. So.
Can we get a falcon by Dino House to get those birds?
We don't. Yeah, no, we got falcons around here.
A falcon. You know what? Oh, I don't have the drop handy.
We got a lot of feral cats.
Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
Somebody said something about feral cats. We got a lot of feral cats around here.
Feral cats? Nice.
Yeah. But
I have Will feral cats.
What an idiot!
Oops.
Oh, what a loser!
What's that?
I put up an 8-foot fence around my house.
8 foot. They can still get over it.
Yeah, but
Cats can.
They can go over into the other yard instead. It's much easier.
Because the fence is lower. Anyway.
And we have a dog.
Huge bag of pissed off pussy will shut those birds up. Lauren, I downloaded MW7. Prop hunting is the best thing since zombies. I don't know what that means. Something tells me, Lauren, that must be a video game or something. Anyway.
It's a shooting video game.
I don't know. New York Post, OnlyFans model and military brat sends X-rated care packages to deployed soldiers. A bit of stress release. So you're fighting over wherever. Now I guess it's Iran. And apparently this OnlyFans star is sending X-rated care packages.
That's nice.
Yeah. I mean, she cares, right? Daily Star. So I moved the story to your night because Daily Star reports first kisses and wedding days among top 30 moments Brits want to relive. I teased this a long time ago and it just got buried. I was wondering, like, what events would I want to relive? So they're saying, like, first kisses and wedding days. God, I've had 3 weddings. Which one? All 3 of them. But what the hell is that noise?
Car, motorcycle. Sahara Avenue is Sahara Avenue. If you guys know Las Vegas, Sahara Avenue is a half block away from my house.
Sahara Avenue. Jeez.
It's a main drag. I live 6 blocks from Las Vegas Boulevard and a half block from Sahara.
All right. Do you how far is it to Fremont Street? Which one's closer, the Strip or Fremont Street to you?
It depends what you do call the strip. I can walk to the Sahara in 6 blocks.
The Sahara
but
isn't there anymore, though, right?
No, it's still there.
I thought the Sahara was gone.
And then the Strat is 6 blocks, but the
Sahara Hotel is still there?
yeah, I can go take the video of it and show. I can see it from my bedroom.
Isn't that the one the Rat Pack used to go to? Which one am I thinking of? Sands. I think I'm Sands.
Yeah, they got rid of the Sands.
Okay, the Sands.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. The Sahara is still there. Okay.
But I can walk to Fremont Street. It's a mile.
A mile.
It's a flat mile through a
Well, I'll tell you what. We walked from. I went there for the first time, and I was with a group of friends, and someone else. It was her first time in Vegas, and not knowing it, we walked from the Strip to Hard Rock Cafe.
Yeah.
It was like 107 degrees. I thought we were gonna die.
Classic mistake. People are like, it doesn't look very far.
Right. It's like 107 degrees, and we were dying. And then all it is, a house. It's not like there's a 7-Eleven with some water. And so it's like by the time we realized we had bit off more than we could chew, it was almost as far to go back as it was to keep going. I do remember the restaurant the restaurant at Hard Rock called the Pink Taco. I got my picture in front of the Pink Taco.
Not the vertical taco?
No, this was the Pink Taco. Mini games, best thing in COD. Oh, I know. COD's
We're talking about video games or something.
Yeah, I know. COD is a first-person shooter. What is it? Call of Duty. Call of Duty.
When I met my wife 24 years ago, it'll be 25 years ago in July, she said, if you play video games, I'm breaking up with you.
That's funny.
I was like, that's cool. I don't play video games.
That's funny.
And I haven't played a video game since.
That's
Not that
funny.
I like literally didn't play before because I sucked at it.
Yeah. Here's my real. I'll make it real quick. This is my video game story with a wife number 2. I remember it had been out 3 weeks, and I picked it up 3 different times. I kept going into this place. It was called Electronic Universe, and then became Fry's, and then Fry's went out of business. But it was Electronic Universe, and I picked up this game, and it was called EverQuest. And I'm reading the box, and it's like play with thousands of people at the same time. And I'm looking at this thing, and it's $50, and this is 96 at 7, 8, whatever it was. So I'm like, $50, put it down. Going a week later, I pick it up, I'm looking at it, I'm like, man, that looks fun. Put it down. Now I finally pulled the trigger and bought it. Take it home, I start playing it. Then my wife gets home from work 2 or 3 hours later, and she's like, what's that? And I go, it's this game called EverQuest. So she sits in a chair, and she's watching me. And then like 2 or 3 hours later, I have to go to bed. So then she's like, oh, okay, I'm going to play. And then the next morning, she's like, oh my God, that game is so fun. And then I got home from work, and then she got home and goes, I want to play it. And then we started fighting over the computer. That weekend, we went and bought another computer, another
That's hilarious.
box of EverQuest. And then we were playing it like, on the weekends, we'd play it like 16 hours a day. And that's what that person, my wife too, thought of video games. She got hooked. And it was like crack. EverQuest, when it first came out, was like crack.
It's crazy compared to, like growing up in the 70s, you're playing Pac-Man and Centipede, and 20 years later, you're playing.
Right.
You're sitting there doing that stuff.
To be fair, I mean, we had a nickel arcade when I was in high school where you paid $2.25 to get in, and then everything was
the one
a nickel.
on Belmont Street?
What's that?
The one on Belmont?
That became a chain. It's Wonderland.
Oh, cool.
Wonderland is Belmont. But it started there, and then they ended up with like 30 of them.
I lived 3 blocks from there.
Yeah, Wonderland, the nickel arcade. And I remember when it was in Belmont, my dad would never drive me there. And then we had one open within a mile of my house, and literally every weekend, me and my friends are down there. And for like $5, we could play the whole day. Just stay down there.
Oh, hell yeah.
And play. But the difference between those games and this game is, Pac-Man, eventually you get bored of it. But these massive world games or whatever, I mean, I played that, and then I got hooked on World of Warcraft about 2 years later, and then I really sunk my time into that. So anyway, I
won one of those VR machines at work.
Oh, nice.
And I tried to play it, and I was like, I could see how somebody would totally fall for this, but man, I hated it so much.
Right. You know what?
Like,
So Ryan in Sacramento got one of those VR headsets, and what he does is he bought the NBA package on it, and he can watch the basketball games. This was actually before he got a press pass or whatever, and he was talking about last year before he got the press pass where he can go all the games now. But so they've got the camera in the front row, and you can look up at the people behind you, and then you can watch and like look at the players and like look all around, and it's like you're in the seat on court side. And I thought that would be fun.
Except for you're watching the Sacramento Kings. Hello.
Well, no, yeah, I know. To be fair, Sacramento Kings. Right. I didn't plug it in. Damn it. So I never plug this tablet in, especially when I'm running late. So
come on, Grandpa.
Right.
I needed clarification on what the hell Ryan was talking about.
But with the NBA package, you can watch all the games with the VR. So you're not stuck with the shitty teams or the teams that are tanking. VR is brain warping garbage. Get a real hobby.
Yeah. Like I can see how you fall in love with it, but man, woo, did not work with my brain.
Right.
I'm too old.
It's going to get better. So I went to Best Buy to try the VR, and I can still see the pixels. And to me, that ruins the experience. It's like the early big screen TVs.
Holy crap.
The pixels were humongous. So like you're watching something that's so distracting that I'd rather watch it on a smaller TV and not see these big squares and stuff. So anyway.
Speaking of that, I saw a PBS show last night on Nova called Perception Deception about how your brain works.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit. It like melted my brain. Like it's insane. You only see this part of your vision.
Right.
And all the rest of it, your brain is filling in because it's been out here in the back. Like, what?
You mean just like that umpire at first base that said the guy didn't step on the bag when he did?
CB Buckner.
Yeah. His brain filled it in. No, he didn't step on it. He wasn't looking at it. He just imagined him not stepping on it. It was like,
surprise,
motherfucker.
He stepped on the bag, motherfucker.
Rome said my best day, his worst day. I don't know. Remember, he was making.
I heard exactly what you're trying to say.
He was talking about CB Buckner's worst day.
Worst day is still better than your best day. Yes.
You sure did talk about me a lot, though.
Yeah, you've got a good brand. I've said that. You've got a good brand. I do like today your beef did not get read. And I knew what the beef was because it was about this show. And he goes, oh, Dino. And he goes, yeah, we're not doing that.
Oh,
and
really?
I'm
That's
like,
funny.
ah!
I didn't get to watch, but that's funny.
Yep. He's like, he was looking for one to end on, and he definitely did not want to end on.
Hey, Lauren, I like how angry I make him.
Angry. Yes. Dino makes, oh, wait, where's my,
Speaking of dopes, there's Dino in Vegas. Roasted.
OnlyFans model and military brat sends X-rated care packages to deployed soldiers, a bit of stress relief. This saucy military support, and I know stories like this, you guys want to see what they look like. I get it.
I've never been to Hawaii.
Huh?
I've never been to Hawaii. Armin asked me.
You've never been to Hawaii?
No. Did you see that picture of Eric and the Hawaiian dude?
You know who's going for their first trip to Hawaii in June? I almost said Dino. Darren, the other D.
Yeah, he told me.
Darren is going in June for the first time.
He told me he was going. Because I was like, hey, show me where to trout fish. He's like, maybe 2027, bro.
You know what? I'm such a bitch. You know what? He's like, oh, we got a helicopter ride. And go, hey, did you hear about that helicopter in Hawaii that crashed last week? I'm such a bitch. Like, why would you bring that up now? What a bitch. I'm like, oops. I just thought, he goes, I already heard about it. I'm like, okay, well, I just thought you should know that one just crashed. I mean, that's a good thing. If one just crashed, then that means all the other ones have been inspected. They've inspected the other ones and made sure they're safe. Saucy military supporter headed heeded the call of booty. I see what you did there, Post. All right, you guys want to see what she looks like? That's her. That's her. I mean, I mean, if someone's going to send me a free X-rated care package of her, I'll look at it, but I'm not paying for her OnlyFans. I mean, I'm just not. There's a lot of choices out there. An OnlyFans model is supporting the troops in a salacious way by sending X-rated packages to deployed soldiers, complete with free subscriptions and not safe for work snaps. Well, she's sending it to them at work. If you're a soldier, you're at work in a war zone. Quote, for me, it's about giving them a distraction and a bit of stress relief while they're out there. Unquote. Bombshell. I see what you did there, New York Post. Bombshell Madeline May, who boasts over 460,000 Instagram followers, told nudepr.com. What's nudepr.com? Nudepr.com.
It's the X-rated NPR.
Nude PR. Let me see how much of this site I can show before.
What's up, Gail?
I see a nipple. What's this? We are the world's leading agency working with brands and creators in the adult industry. Read more. Oh, wait. That's going to be vetted. I got to make sure there's no. Okay, clothed so far. Let me check. So far, okay. Book a meeting. 15 minutes discovery call. We're the UK's leading PR agency working with brands and creators in the adult industry. Let's book a call to see how we can help you.
So they help people be whores. You want to show your vagina on TV?
Is that safe for work?
Ring us the fuck up.
Sex sells. We're great at sex. From sex workers to sex toy brands. OnlyFans models to porn stars. We have worked with some of the biggest names in the business, placing them in the world's top outlets.
I love it. Good for them.
Exactly. I'm just seeing if there's anything else I can show on here. There's the phone number. Wait, it's a plus 44. What country is that?
I said England. You just said it was England.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I read it was from England. It doesn't mean I was actually paying attention. What's this? Oh, wait, this is a quote. Super happy with this. My OnlyFans is growing too. I noticed that the exposure is so beneficial. Thank you so much. I'm so happy with it. Yaela Vonk at I'm Glad says.
Edstrom Bacon is on lonelyfans.com.
OnlyFans. Oh, I've seen this chick before. She's famous. Sophie Rain. I think she's the one that makes she makes like 10 million a month or something. I mean, she makes god amounts of money. I don't want to click on that picture because it might take me. Oh, it just zoomed it up.
I grew up in the 70s. I figured out how to look at free porn a long time ago.
What do you mean? I grew up in the 70s.
It's all free, man. Just Google image search on the secret, like the private page.
How did you get free porn in the 70s? I had to find my friend's dad that had the Playboys and steal them.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You had to be sneaky about it.
Sneaky as hell. And even then, I mean, a Playboy is a lot different than what you can see for free on the internet.
My Uncle Denny had one of those giant discs. He had a trailer, but he had one of those giant discs that got satellite TV.
Giant dicks?
Disc. And then they had the Playboy channel, but it came in fuzzy. But whatever, I was 12.
Right. The Playboy channel, and it was fuzzy. They had a big bush, had hairy arms. I like hairy arms. It means a big bush. Okay, so she's got 460,000 followers on Instagram. She told NPR.com. That's where I got ADD off of the page. Like a racier Red Cross nurse, the bombshell cum humanitarian aid worker wanted to boost morale. And they spelled cum the way you would spell it in that instance. And perhaps other sensations for soldiers on long deployments far from home. You know what's weird is I was in the first kind of basic training where the females were on the base, but they weren't integrated with us. Now they're all integrated. Just what you need is a bunch of porn in a
They did that in
war
college,
zone
like-
with females.
Right after when I was in college, it was like male dorms and girl dorms.
Yes.
And like when I graduated, they're like, "Oh, let's just all live together." And our bathrooms were like, there were like 12 bedrooms, and then the bathrooms were like a shared bathroom, like shared showers. I'm like, the fuck is that gonna work? In college, like 18-year-olds, like.
I know, at your maximum amount of hormones.
Blow some wind and you got a boner, much less a girl taking a shower next to
Right.
you, right?
Dude, I will say this, and it's a rumor. I don't know if we've talked about this, Darren. Saltpeter. I was not horny in basic training. And
Yes, I have, Brad.
the thing is, they say they put something in the food. I was not. Like, you would think 8 weeks without anything, you would be really horny.
You're
I
saying
think they
they
put
put,
something in the food.
They put anti-boner
They did.
shit in.
Well, it's not
army
even
food.
anti-boner. It's like, I'm not even in the mood. Now, when I got to my AIT station, and then we were able to go off base, and there were females everywhere, I
Bill
was
says
horny
it's
as
a
hell. Then
Bill says it's bullshit.
saltpeter is a myth. I don't know what it is. I'm just saying, when I was in basic training, I was not. Maybe I was too tired, but I was not. I was not horny anymore.
Oh, Jay says it's real.
Saltpeter is real. There's something going on, because in high school, all 4 years, I'm just walking horn dog, and then I went into basic, and I just didn't.
It's probably because you're running all the time. Like,
Well,
you
that's
had
what I'm
time.
wondering. That's what I'm wondering.
So, are you still you're still reading this story? I'm gonna go get a beer. Go ahead.
Go get a beer. Enjoy it. I just figured if you guys hadn't had enough of the birds, I'd add some more. Anyway. Quote, a comedian friend of mine, Jason Vest, who's a veteran, told me loads of people are getting deployed right now and morale is really low, recalled May. Quote, we joked about doing an infomercial like, you guys are going to need someone to relieve your stress. But then I thought, what if I actually did it? The Skinflix star floated the idea on Instagram, asking deployed soldiers to comment, care package, if they desired one, after which she was inundated with requests. She's got weird teeth. She's got buck teeth. I mean, she's cute, but she's got buck teeth. Just saying. I don't know if that appeals, but she kind of looks like a beaver. I'm just saying. She could probably gnaw down a tree and build a dam. I'm just saying. May has already spent $1,000 on the initiative and lined up around 20 of these carnal care packages to be sent overseas to U.S. troops with the goal of easing tensions in the Middle East. Included in these unorthodox parcels are QR codes for free access to her content, printed photos, and chapstick and mints. There's an odd combination. Combining essentials with some saucy bonus items. Butt plugs. Despite the somewhat racy content, each parcel follows strict military mailing guidelines. May claims she isn't some out-of-touch philanthropist doing performative activism for clout either. Quote, I've been around the military my whole life. My dad was a Marine. There you go, Jay.
Nice.
My dad was a Marine, and most of my exes and friends are military, declared the pornographer. She ultimately believes that these weapons of ass distraction can improve the mental health of the involuntarily deployed. Well, everyone's voluntary because they all joined voluntarily. Quote, if I can give them something to take their minds off things, then why not, May said. Online commenters appeared to agree with some, even thinking the duo for their service. Who's the other one? Oh, that dude. Yeah, like he's doing a lot. She's doing all the work. What's he doing? Let's see. This man is a goddamn American hero, said one, referring to Vest's help, while another wrote, the collab we didn't know we needed. All right, there you go. X-rated porn care packages by the little beaver-faced, buck-teethed May.
Can I respond to a couple of comments?
Yeah?
So Brad was like, did you ever go to Come and Go? And there was a Come and Go in the town we went to college. And one of the songs in this musical is about how my friend didn't become the assistant manager. He was working at Come and Go.
Yeah.
And this guy got the job.
What is Come and Go?
It's just like a convenience store.
Convenience store.
Quick
Okay,
trip.
fair enough.
It's like Quick Trip or whatever.
I've seen Stop and Go, not Come and Go. Okay, go ahead.
It's a Midwest thing.
Got it.
But yes, and one time, like back in college, we used to ride bikes around, and I had one like a bike from the 1950s, so I bought these baskets. So I had a basket in front of the steering wheel. I had two baskets in the front and two baskets in the front. In the back, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Two baskets in the front and two baskets in the back.
And then one in front of me too. I think I was carrying 12 40-ounces. Because I was 21, so I went and bought alcohol for all the young kids one summer. It was like riding a 1950s bike with the 12 40-ounces in my basket. I only go like 4 blocks. So. Yes, I've been to Come and Go.
There
and
you
also
go.
Armin said, you've been tweeting a lot. Man, teachers get a lot of...
Tweeting a lot, period, or tweeting at the Jim Rome show?
At the Jim Rome show.
Okay.
Because
Why
teachers
not?
got a lot of time off, man. If you can become a teacher, figure out how to become if you got a bachelor's degree, there's a program where you can take 2 classes and you can become a teacher. And man, they got summer off, they get 2 weeks for Christmas off, they get spring break off, they get Good Friday off, they get every single holiday off, and they get paid well. And today I had this class. This lady doesn't have a class until 12:40. She has one class, and then she has another prep period, and then she has another class. And that was it. That was my day. I worked with, and then we had a Easter, and they did an Easter egg hunt. So I only had kids for 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, you didn't have to help out with the Easter egg hunt?
I went out there and stood and watched them.
Yeah. All right. When was
But
it?
anyway,
I thought they usually did that on Friday, or did they not do school down
we don't
there
have
on Friday?
We had the day off. They have the day off. It's Good Friday.
I never got Good Friday off.
I know, right?
I never got Good Friday
That's
off. We didn't
insane.
get Good Friday off.
There's a Nevada day. You get Nevada day off.
What the fuck?
It's insane. And then you get the whole summer.
Speaking of dopes, there's Dino in Vegas.
So anyway,
God, they get so many days off.
Yeah.
Anyway, I tried to find
Starting
Madeline May on Chrome if I could post some pictures from her OnlyFans. Oh, she does X. There's no like seductive cover up the nipples. She's like getting boned. So
here, look at the inside of my vagina.
yeah, I can't show that. Anyway,
No thanks.
I was looking for some content for the audience. I'm sure Gail and Cindy and they're very happy I didn't find. Abigail's probably bummed. It's like, damn, Abigail, look up Madeline May on OnlyFans. You'll have fun. Look it up in the shower on the Pornhub or whatever site you go to. In the shower. There you go. All right. Is anyone still bitching about the birds? My tinnitus therapy shut those fucking birds out. Okay, good. I was worried that they would stop annoying you folks. It was a crappy joke about the birds in the background. They're free days on each island. We have free days on each island. What do you mean free days?
Oh, nice.
What's
So
a
they
free
can
day?
Choose. They don't have any plans. They're just going to show up.
Oh, free days. Okay, I thought like oh, we have to pay for these days, but you buy 6 days, you get one free or something. I don't know. I haven't been to Hawaii in a long time. It was 13 years ago the last time I went to Hawaii. So I need to go back. I got addicted to the Caribbean, and then I stopped. I was going to Hawaii every other year, and then all of a sudden I went to the Caribbean, and now I'm doing that every other year.
Less flight.
Gail's here tomorrow, by the way, folks.
Nice.
Darren, I'll DM you a couple things that are cool. Okay.
So you said that you talked to Gail and Ezra for 4 hours, and you're talking about 80s stuff.
Yeah, but we streamed it.
Yeah. Do you remember the Faces of Death?
So I do. I know what Faces of Death were, and I also knew I never wanted to watch it
No.
because I knew some people that had watched it and they described it. Like there's a guy in an electric chair and stuff. I didn't really need, even at that age in my teens when you're curious and you're like, oh, I want to see what that is. I knew I didn't want to see it. But yes, I know they had like a Faces of Death 1. They went like, they had like 12 or 13 or 17
and you
of them
just
or whatever.
you only had to be 18 to rent them. And,
yeah. And of course everyone had
is.
someone that had a copy or whatever. Yeah, I just never wanted to see it. And then, fast forward 30 years and I follow Vuja's Flipper on the internet and it's like Faces of Death every morning until I muted him. It's like, good morning. And some guy getting decapitated. And it's like, oh, hey, who needs Faces of Death when you got Vuja's Flipper?
Or what Gail's talking about.
What's she talking about? I don't remember Red Asphalt.
I remember they showed some horrible stuff, though, man.
Let me guess.
Terrible.
It's a bunch of people that got drunk and then had big accidents and they're trying to scare you straight. I remember the one, and I've looked for it. Not hard enough because I'm sure I could find it. There was a black and white one where it's like it's husband and wife, and they've got 2 kids, an older son and a younger daughter in their teens or whatever. The daughter's like 14. The son's probably like 16 or 17. And, they're all this normal, like, Leave It to Beaver family or whatever. And then she takes LSD and, like, she jumps off the roof and kills herself or whatever. And I remember that one. That was, like, the scare people. And it's, like, this normal family. And all of a sudden she's like, oh, my God, I can fly. And she jumps off this big building and kills herself. And it's, like, that's the kind of shit we used to see, like, when we're 14.
Yeah.
Like, if you take LSD once, you're going to, like, try to jump off a 17-story building and you're going to kill yourself because you think you can fly. Yeah. So I imagine Red Asphalt's kind of like that.
Remember in sex ed, or in 5th grade, you had to sign up on sex ed, and my mom's like, yes, please.
Nice. That's funny because this story is the reason I'm doing this story is because of your mom. What would she? So, first kisses and wedding days among top 30 moments Brits would want to relive. And then I'm thinking, would the bathtub be like top on her list? The bathtub with
I don't know.
guys.
I made her not tell me the rest of the story, so who knows? There's probably one that tops that, right?
I don't know.
She was single through the 70s and the 80s, dude. And
hey,
she'd like to get it on.
There's the people that
embrace
admit
it.
They like to get it on, and then there's the people that lie that they didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Who in their 20s didn't have copious amounts of crazy sex? I mean, I'm sure there's people out there like, I mean, I hate that this is the first person that came to my mind, but Caleb, I mean, well, he admits he is a virgin, so I mean, it is what it is. But, yeah, I mean.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Awkward.
Well, anyway, it is what it is. 14's in the trunk, 11 in the car, and a drunk driver. What?
Apparently that was a red highway story.
Red asphalt?
Yeah. I could see that.
11 in the car. That's insane.
We used to do that, like jam like 9 people
for the drive-in.
1970s, like a Pontiac Catalina, right?
Yeah. For the drive-in though, sneak them in the drive-in.
Yeah,
I heard that was a big thing. I think that was before my time though.
Our trailer park was next door to a drive-in theater.
Didn't you say this before? Didn't they have X-rated movies?
They showed porn. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like 10. And we went behind my friend Billy and my older brother was like, this is awesome. And there was a girl giving a dude a blowjob. And I said to my friends, like, if anybody ever did that to me, I'd beat them up.
I'm trying to figure out what the age was when that went from being disgustingly gross to, oh my gosh, I want to do that. So 10 is in the gross age, But somewhere around 12, 13, 14,
We
somewhere
know,
in
Darren.
there,
We know.
I started to think some real nasty shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Darren,
girls.
we
I mean,
know-
I liked girls at 10, but I just wanted to kiss them on the lips and
Yeah, exactly.
hug them, and then somewhere around 14, I wanted to do demented, crazy
Two things
stuff.
from school today. I heard during the Easter egg hunt, I heard this kid. He was explaining. He goes, "She cheated on me," and then the other kid goes, "No, you cheated on her." And the other kid's like, "Did you? Like seriously?" And he was like, "No, I didn't cheat. I don't know what cheating is in elementary school."
I know, that's what I'm trying to figure. Yeah, like you gave your half of your sandwich to some other girl instead of your girlfriend or whatever.
And also, I saw this girl. I've seen her before.
Cheating.
I've been to this school before, and the little black girl who's a small person, elementary student. This girl must be. She's like this. I don't know. Like this tall. She's like 2 feet tall.
Yeah.
But she was out there playing Foursquare, and she's like, and all the kids were like super nice to her. Just kind of a weird thing to say.
Were they nice to her because she's short?
No, because they were really good kids. It was a really good school.
That's good.
Every once in a while, you run into them. Like everybody's just nice. Everybody's cool.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I
They
wonder.
shared snack packs.
Yeah. He gave a snack pack to a different girl. He's cheating.
At least it wasn't Bill Cosby that gave it.
Jello pudding. Have some Jello pudding and have a drink I prepared for you.
That was
All right, so what? We got 14 minutes. First kisses and wedding days among top 30 moments Brits want to relive. Okay, I've got an assignment for. I'm going to give you guys in the chat time to think about it. But what I can wipe your memory for one movie, and you can watch it again and not know anything about it. I want you to tell me what movie would you have your brain wiped and be able to experience again for the first time like you've never seen it. So that's your assignment. I'll ask you in a minute. Sentimental Brits who long for the past are dreaming about reliving their magical moments. They wish they could hold their child. And Lauren, if you're still in the chat, I still don't understand. I know you're not going to tell me until I see it. I still don't understand what 10 of 10 and then 5 thumbs down means.
You said you have to watch the movie.
Get it. Well, I know. I got to wait for it to be on streaming. I'm not going to go to the movie theater.
Okay, then stop complaining about it.
Yeah, well, I know. I have to watch. I know. So the
told
good
you.
news is they go to streaming really quick now.
Yeah, they do.
You used to have to wait like a year for it to show up on HBO. It's like, oh my God, that was a great movie. Yeah, in a year it'll be on HBO. Sentimental Brits who long for the past are dreaming about reliving their magical moments. They wish they could hold their child for the first time again. I don't have kids. I don't know what that would feel like. Go back to an incredible Christmas morning. I mean, when I was a kid, Christmas was the shit. That was the day. That was the day. But I don't know that I'd ever want to relive one. I mean, once I open the presents, it's done. I don't know. Anyway. Christmas morning from their childhood, or even relive an unforgettable family holiday. All my stuff's way crazier than that. A poll of 2,000 adults found 55% admit to reminiscing about the past up to 4 times a week. You know what? I hated high school, so I would never want to do anything from that again. God, I'd have to think something I'd want to relive.
My college experience was amazing. You can read about it on
Right.
Substack, datarow.buddyrow.com.
Trying to think what great days.
I
I will say this. My first trip to Vegas, I would relive that. The entire trip. That was, and I can't even talk about all of it. It just was nuts.
How old were you?
I was old. I was 38 the first time I went to Vegas.
Okay. I was 26 or something.
Yeah.
And we decided to do acid. And we walked
shit.
through all of the casinos.
Oh, shit.
We walked through every single casino
On
the
acid.
On acid, and at one point we got on the merry-go-round in Circus Circus, just like Hunter Thompson. You ever seen that movie about Hunter Thompson's life? He goes to the Circus Circus, and there's a fucking merry-go-round with a bar in the middle of it that you can sit on and watch people do trim, like throwing people through the air and shit. It was insane. But the most insane part, you know how weird the carpet is in Las Vegas? It's outrageous, right?
Yeah. Depending
Try
on where
it on
you're
acid.
at, but yeah.
Try it on acid.
Right. Oh, right.
And then try walking on
right.
acid.
The patterns and I've never done acid, but I've heard enough about it. And then I've heard people talk about mushrooms.
Speaking of people who've never done acid, Chuck, Tom, he's like, I would do acid. And they're like, and they were having this conversation once, and Jim's like, what would you do on acid? He's like, I would get a tattoo. I'm like, no. If you did acid, that would like literally be the last fucking thing you would do.
Does it make the pain more intense?
Just everything's more intense.
More intense.
So you can
anything
imagine
that's
like watching someone jab it.
Right.
It would just
so
like
unpleasant becomes more unpleasant, and pleasant becomes more pleasant.
Exactly. So you would avoid it at all possible. You would like want to hang out in somebody's backyard where birds chirping.
Right. Right.
And where they got a pool.
So your first trip to Vegas, 28, acid. Interesting. You know what? And my trip to Vegas when I was 38, at 37, I had been diagnosed with congestive heart failure. So I was on absolutely zero alcohol. Like, you can't drink it. It will end up killing you. And I'm like, okay, I won't. And I didn't have another drop. And I was down there and everyone was drinking whatever. Now, the good thing is I had lorazepam for anxiety. And so if I started getting anxious, I took that, and that really relaxes you. Let's just say that. It's just like, oh. Anyway, it's such a great trip. So that would probably be one of the things I would relive, my first trip to Vegas. And every trip to Vegas since, I've tried to relive it, and you can't. It was the way it was, and it will never be that way again, and it just was perfect. More than half of those polled, 57%, they feel most nostalgic when looking back at moments like these. 29% even regularly revisit albums of old photos. I'm not that guy. I do not look at pictures. To help relive their most treasured memories. Research was commissioned by Tesco Mobile. So you'd go back to college.
Or me and my wife, we flipped a house and we moved to Thailand, and we lived there for 8 months.
Thailand.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I bet. I probably had some really good. I mean, my first cruise where I married wife number 3, that was a 10-day cruise. That was fun. These here.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Tomorrow is Good Friday. Next Friday is Great Friday because it's Juicemas.
Juicemas. Juicemas. You know what? You know what Rum's gonna say to V when he brings up Juicemas?
Get the fuck out!
That's what he's gonna say.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out!
Roasted!
Diarrhea.
He hates me and V, but man, he sure talks about us a lot.
Dude, the birds are a big hit. You probably have to do every show outdoors. They love it.
It's only gonna be nice. In the future, I'm gonna be in the fucking pool, bitches.
You know what's funny? I don't even hear them until they talk about them. I'm ambivalent. I don't even hear them anymore. Okay, what movie would you guys watch if you could have a mind wipe and watch it again for the very first time? What movie would it be?
Just real quick, I'm not a movie guy, so I don't have an answer.
You don't have any movie that you watch that you're like, oh my God, that was great? I mean, off the top of my head, I remember the first time I saw Raiders of the Lost Ark. That was amazing.
I don't think I've very good memory. Like, I don't remember. I remember I went to see Toy Story with my mom after college, and that was
crazy.
Fun. It was over Christmas.
Dude, I used to be such a Back in like when I was in my 20s, I was going to the movies like twice a week. I was just movies. I'd see everything. And then the older I got, the less I went. And then, like I said, I haven't been to the theater since COVID. I did watch Dune, though. We're going to talk about that tomorrow, Gail.
While you were watching Dune, I was watching Barbie, which is
That's right. You were watching.
It's my
you know what?
favorite movie.
We own Barbie.
I love it.
And I've never
so
seen
much.
it.
Oh my god, it's so good, dude.
I'll watch
it's
it.
so good.
I'll watch it. Okay. Gail needs to watch, what's the movie name? Arrival with Amy Adams and Renner, Jeremy Renner. You got to watch The Arrival. You got to watch it. It's awesome. Anyway.
So real quick, Gail, one of my brother's friends in high school claimed that his mom was the woman in the phone booth at Birds during Alfred Hitchcock
What?
movie Birds. He's like, yeah, that's my mom. And this is actually like some super famous
Actress.
Yeah. And we were like, oh, that's so cool, dude.
That's funny.
Like, what a weird ass thing to make up.
Right? Right? Oh, yeah, that phone booth scene in The Birds? That's my mom.
That's my mom.
What? That's funny. Dude, you can get away with such awesome stuff back in the 70s and 80s. I mean, there are urban legends that I believed for decades and decades and decades. And then one day I was like, oh, I got the internet. Let me look it up. And they're like, yeah, that never happened. I'm like, no. Like, did Elvis really die on the toilet shitting? We couldn't know back then. We just assumed it was true.
Yeah.
You know what? Wait. Let's ask. This is a good question for the British lady. We got to ask her. I hate that tone, dude.
I don't care for them.
Absolutely. So you're curious about
Stop. Okay, I want to know, did Elvis die taking a shit on the toilet?
Okay, got it. I'll change gears. So Elvis Presley did indeed pass away at his home, and the circumstances around his death often get a bit sensationalized. But hey, let's put it this way. He was found in the bathroom, but the real cause was a heart attack. So there you go. Now tell me, what's your take on...
Okay, wait. Did Mama Cass die from eating a ham sandwich?
The ham sandwich myth. So no, she didn't. That rumor's been floating around forever. But in reality, Mama Cass died of heart failure. It's one of those myths that just stuck. Speaking of legends, who else are you curious about?
Dino in Vegas.
Do you know anything about Dino in Vegas? He calls the Jim Rome show, and when he does, Jim says stuff like this.
Speaking of dopes, there's Dino in Vegas.
Dino in Vegas. He's a bit of a character on the Jim Rome show. Basically, he's a recurring caller, and he's known for doing things like parody songs, like a Replacements parody one time. And sometimes he gets a lot of back and forth roasting from other callers. It's kind of a running gag on the show.
What?
So do you listen to that show often, or just stumbled on it recently?
What? She knew that you called in with the Replacements song? Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
The AI's starting to get really good.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Damn, dude. She knows who you are. Bacon's out there going, I wish she knew who I was. Do you know who Hedstrom Bacon is? He calls Jim Rome show. She goes, I never heard of him. Bacon, pig, whatever.
A pig?
You dirty pig!
Damn, she knew that you called in with the Replacements parody. Gail says, that's scary. Hedstrom, that's impressive. That is impressive.
JoJo.
What's the dog's name?
JoJo. She said, I heard you hate dogs. And she said, here, she goes like this.
She gave it lip finger. Does she like fries? Is that why you named her JoJo? JoJo fries?
No, we named her. She looks exactly like our old dog. They named Coco. And we're like, Ho-Ho.
JoJo, Coco. Is your next one going to be Ho-Ho?
That wasn't a good choice.
Ho-Ho.
No. Or Dodo. So we went with JoJo.
If you want to trip balls without drugs, watch Altered States. I've seen Altered. That's a good movie. I like that movie. That's a cool movie. I like Altered States. You probably haven't seen that one. He goes in this machine. His DNA starts turning back to. He turns him into a old caveman.
You remember The Fly when that came out?
Yes.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah. Which one though? They've done it. I saw the original Vincent Price.
The original one was mind blowing at the time.
Hello, Yeah, Vincent Price is a creepy dude anyway.
Yeah.
Put him in that movie, and he's even creepier. Skynet teamed up with Cylons. War Haunted Horse being jelly of Penelope, knowing more about Dino than him. Once again.
What you talking about, Willis?
I don't know what the hell that means. Being jelly of Penelope, knowing more about Dino than him. I don't know what that means. You know who knows a lot about Dino?
Speaking of dopes, there's Dino in Vegas.
Oh my gosh. So, dude, you got anything to promote?
Yeah, I posted so I'm not going to make the videos anymore. If you want to read
Sora
each
went
scene,
away.
if you want to read each scene, they're perfect for when you take a crap. It literally takes you 5 minutes to read it. So next time you take a crap, go to substack.com and look up
Substack.com.
and it's Theta Row Buddy Row. But there's a link on my X.
On your X feed. Okay, go to his X.
And you can just
Dino
read it.
_in_Vegas. Go to his X feed and click on his link.
You can read it. It takes 5 minutes. It has a song in it. So bring your headphones and listen to the song while you're crapping. You know.
You have to be crapping? That makes it even more?
It's a new rule.
Wait a minute. Where are the birds?
I don't know. They went away.
The birds have stopped.
Yeah.
Earthquake!
So anyway,
Earthquake! It's a sign.
I want to show you guys
What the hell just happened?
that I really live in.
What the hell are you doing? What's going on? It is an earthquake. What are you giving us?
You see the stratosphere there? That's the stratosphere.
Oh, way back there. Yes. Let me see if I can get the little pointer. Oh, it doesn't show up. Yeah, it's yeah. Oh, there. That's better. There it is. The stratosphere. You know what I know about the stratosphere? When I went to Vegas for the first time, they said, "Don't go past the sands near the stratosphere. It's a little sketch down there." I guess
back then it used to be, yeah.
Yeah, and this was about 17, 18 years ago. So yeah, it was.
Yeah, back then that was Naked City and stuff. Yeah.
Naked City. So. There you go.
Oh yeah, there we go. Here we go. There's a strat right there. You can see
there it is. Nice.
Right from my pool.
Dude, that's nice.
We got to put it in. Yeah, it's been really windy lately, and
the leaves blowing in it.
Yeah, all the leaves are leaving their stuff now. We got flowers everywhere.
Speaking of dopes, there's Dino in Vegas.
His pool. All right, dude. Anything else before I cut these people loose?
No, I'm good.
All right, tomorrow. We got two things tomorrow. Tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific. Gail's here. I don't know if Bacon's going to be here like last week. It's not going 4 hours. And then Dino. God, why do I keep doing that? Darren has his rock show tomorrow. I think he's going over people that died and how they died and what albums they were on or something. So there you go. Darren will go live. He's going to go live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live.
Future.
What's that?
I suggested that we do a call and response, and he does metal and I do emo.
Dude, I like it. Do it.
Right?
Do it.
And I talked to him about it, and maybe we're going to figure it out. So sounds cool, right?
Yeah. I mean, at one time we were going to have a duo show of Jay and Eric, and then Eric turned into a little puss. He had plans.
His life.
He's like, I got to go to Hawaii, and then my son's going to want to watch the Chicago Fire soccer games, and I can't do it. I don't have time. Like, okay, you little bitch. I mean, I understand.
But I'll talk to him about it, and we can talk to him about it.
Good, yeah. I like it. All right, dude. Have a good evening.
Cool.
Thanks for joining, everybody. The chat was fly. It was popping. It was great. All right, out of here, everybody. See you all tomorrow, 5 p.m. late.